Hi, everyone. This is Carolina from Tracument. I'm the head of quality assurance here, and we're here today to give a quick run through on some new items that will be released over the weekend. I am usually the last person to review these items before release. So I have here today a guest CEO, David, who will be giving a run through on the current items.
Hi, everyone. So like Carolina said, normally we release a short explainer message when we do an update, but today's update is a major interface update, and we wanted to give you guys a quick video run through so that you can take a look and be prepared for when this comes out on Monday. Now, first thing we want to cover is we have not removed any functionality at all that you enjoy about the system. So you can see I've loaded up activities page here. This is the page that you're always familiar with. It's where you probably start in Tracument, and it's still here. Absolutely everything about the system is intact. But what we have done is we have added a new way to view everything, and it's called Matters. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration of that now. So when we go into Matters now, we know that many of you view your cases through the lens of a matter. You don't want to look at things by activity. You want to see everything you've done on a case. So what we've done is we've given you this page, and it lists all your matters. And it has a lot of the functionality that our old matters page has. You can create a new matter. That'll open a modal box. You can list all of your firm's responsible parties. So if your firm keeps track of which lawyer is responsible for each file, they're all right there. You can import and export your matters. And of course, you have full searchability. So I can start typing, and what will happen is it will start narrowing down matters as I type. Let's say we want to work with the Levine file. I am subscribed to this. So the other way I can search for something is I can show it by responsible party, including those that have no responsible party or any lawyer in the firm. I can also show my subscriptions. You may not be aware that you can subscribe to a file, but if you do, you'll get all the notifications on a file. And now you can see all the stuff that you're subscribed to. And it's very easy to subscribe or unsubscribe. You just click the button on the right-hand side there. So if we want to work with the Levine file for a little bit, what we're going to do is we're going to click into it. And let's start with what we have done here is we've made the administration tab a lot easier to do. We'll start with administration. So here I've got all of the stuff related to the file. I can very easily change the file settings. I can make a note that I want to have show up if any of the if anybody ever goes to make a request on this file. So I can have this note show up as a warning. So maybe you want to warn your colleagues that a will is required, or a POA, or that this client is a minor or something like that. You can put this information here. In this case, we put, please note, no urgent requests. You can see what signatures you've collected and what you haven't. And we'll take a look at that in just a second. What I want to show you right now is that when you go back to Matters and click back into this one, if you were to do a new request, it automatically fills in all of that matter information. You can then put in the PHN, put in the organization, everything that you need to do. This page will be familiar to anybody who does full service or request automated requests, but right now it automatically knows what matter you're working on. Going back to matters, if we look at, let's just pick one here, Anna Richardson, go back into the administration. And if we look at this, yeah, again, you can collect your signature for your TRA. You can upload it here, or we have just easily built in our auto signature functionality. So if you want to get our TRA signed, which you need to do in order to make full service requests or request automated requests, all you have to do now is request a signature, click OK, and now that's listed. You can cancel it, pull it back if you've made a mistake or you have the wrong email or your client doesn't want to sign it. You can, and then once it's there, it will show you that sample. Now I'll have to go to another file to do that, another matter. But on this one right here, we do have a TRA. If I go into administration, you can see the signature that's collected. You can check the quality. You can see when it was done and all of that stuff. The other thing that you can do is you can upload now a library of requesting files. So let's say that you have an image of your client's provincial health care card or OHIP card or Alberta health card, whichever the case may be. You can upload that here. And then whenever you're creating a request, it will allow you to add that document with one click. If your client has a power of attorney, you can upload the power of attorney here. And then when you add that client, when you're making a request on that client, you can simply click in the interface and it will add it. And that makes it very easy. You can, of course, see who else is subscribed to the file. Very soon, we will be adding automated signature collection for custom consents. So within a couple of weeks, you'll see another box here, and it will allow you to get custom consents for CRA, for MSP in British Columbia, OHIP in Ontario, Alberta Health, so on and so forth. Anywhere TELUS Health has a custom consent, if I'm remembering correctly, anywhere that has a custom consent, you'll see these loaded in, and you can send them off for your clients to sign, and they'll all be stored there. So we have significantly improved this page, but I think everybody's favorite part is going to be that now on any given matter, you can see all of the requests that you've made. So this isn't a particularly good one, but if we go back here and we click on this one, you can see all of these requests. And as always, we highlight in orange, if you see on the left and right corners there, whether an action is required. So on this one, a new message has been received from the Tracument team. It's going to tell you what the action is. Maybe an invoice needs to be approved. Maybe documents are ready for download. You can search based on where you've sent these. You can see the status of them. It allows you to keep track of all your requests in one place. Likewise, you can go to incoming documents and you can see who in your firm requested them. You can see whether they're available. You can see the record holder, the file name, and whether somebody on your team has already downloaded them or not. And then when we go back to matters, the other great thing is any matter. Now you can see these are largely alphabetized, but any matter that has something outstanding is going to be highlighted in orange and moved to the top. So if we go into Henry Fisher, what we'll be able to see is there's a new message on this file. So that is a very brief overview. I don't want to bore everybody. You can contact our support team for further training if you would like some. And the other thing that I will mention is we're releasing this over the weekend, but we will almost immediately, starting next week, have some new features to do with this page. It's a brand new page, so we didn't get all the features loaded in that we wanted to, but we're going to show you some statistics up here in the top left of the page, this area. That will explain what matters need attention. We're going to give you a drop-down box so that you can highlight only matters that, for instance, need invoice approvals, only matters that have a message. So if you're doing invoice approval work, it'll allow you to get them all in one place and deal with them very quickly. I think I mentioned the custom consents that are coming out. We will also be able to default this page. If you like this page so much that you want it to be the home page when you load Tracument, you will be able to do that. We're going to put totals for the amount of the records, what you've spent collecting them, and the total value of the records. Lots coming. Watch this space. If you have feedback, if you have ideas on how to improve it, please get in contact with us. We always find that helpful. And I guess we all owe a lot of thanks because Carolina and her team tested it all, and we are sure that it will make your lives easier. So we can leave it there, Carolina.
Awesome. Thanks, David.